Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To all my friends and also for Madam Aida for giving a question. First thing first, I want to introduce myself. My name is Azrai Fahmi Izzuddin bin Kamal Sham, matric number A179943. Today I want to talk about the learning style. What is a learning style? Basically, a learning style is a skill for different people want to need to understanding what he want to read. So the learning style is differently for an individual, such as visual learners, auditory learners, kinesthetic learners, and reading and writing learners. For me, my learning style is reading and writing, because I love to read and I love to writing. Basically, for me, if I read something, I will visual the point of view of the reading and writings. So if I read the book, I read a lot of point and jot down to the piece of paper. So if I jot down to the piece of paper, I can explore more the writing and the visual point of view of the author of the writers want to share what it's about. What is difficulties when I face my learning style, such as reading and writings? Most of that I have a more challenging if I read a Blinkist, for example, more read difficult words that I've read. So I need to read more and more so I can understand the storyline of the writers. We know that the Blinkist not from Malaysia also, so so the words can be difficulties, because many of writers from other countries were involved to write, so it is most difficult to me to understanding the difficulties word that highlight the point. For me, read and write is the best learning style for me, but I have to solving more problems about that learning style, because more difficulties that I have to identify, and most of that is the difficulties word or a phrase that I have to read more and more, such as one of the Blinkies that I have to read almost 3 times to know the storyline, because I have lost about the key point. So I need to identify the words from my laptops and know about the phrase from the another countries that I have know before this. So how did I solve this problem? Absolutely, I check to my phones. I check to my laptop for the such as Merriam-Webster dictionary, and more of that about the English blogs that I have identified, and more of that can give me an advantage for a learning style that I have to solve. For me, read and write is the best learning style that I have using until now, but I have to run or to solving the problem about the difficulties word that I have identified in the Blinkist. So that was a problem, and that was my solving structure that I have to do. Okay, that's all from me. My name is Azrael Fahmi Izzuddin bin Kamazul Hisham. There was my story about the learning style. I have more experience about these topics. I hope you enjoy the video, and goodbye. Assalamualaikum.